Cash Cash. Cash Cash is an American electronic music group from Roseland, New Jersey. The group currently consists of three DJ brothers: Jean Paul Makhlouf, Alex Makhlouf, and Samuel Frisch. They produce, record, mix, and master all their music together as a trio. They are currently signed to Big Beat Records and Atlantic Records, a subsidiary of Warner Music Group worldwide. The group's highest charting song to date is Take Me Home, which features vocals by Bebe Rexha. As of 2016, the group has released 4 full-length albums, an array of EP, singles, and provided official remixes for acts such as Krewella, Capital Cities, Kelly Clarkson, Katy Perry, Bruno Mars, Showtek, and Icona Pop, along with producing and co-writing Krewella's single Live for the Night. History. Early years 2002–2007. Cash Cash members Jean Paul Makhlouf and Sam Frisch first began playing together under the name The Consequence in 2002. As The Consequence, the band put out 3 releases independently. The band went through various keyboardists and drummers before solidifying the group, with Alexander Makhlouf and drummer Anthony Villicari in 2007. Take It to the Floor 2008–2010. In early 2008, the group coalesced under the name Cash Cash, with members Jean Paul Makhlouf, Alexander Makhlouf, and Samuel Frisch. They came up with the name Cash Cash due to legal issues that arose from not trademarking their previous name The Consequence. In an interview, Jean Paul stated, "Basically, we were in a previous group growing up and never thought to copyright the name, because when you're a young local garage band, you don't have the money. Well, after we signed our first record deal, it kind of did matter. We got hit with a ton of legal notices about it from the person who owned the name, and had this old agent trying to screw us over. So when putting the new group together out of frustration, I was like, we should just name this group Cash Cash because everyone is after our cash, and we don't have any yet." They signed with Universal Republic Records and soon after released an EP, which reached number 24 on the Billboard Heatseekers chart. In 2008, the group toured with groups such as Tyga, Metro Station, Boys Like Girls, The White Tie Affair, and Forever the Sickest Kids. Their debut full-length album was released digitally on December 23, 2008, on iTunes by Universal Republic Records and physically on January 20, 2009, reaching number 31 on the Heatseekers chart. During the winter of 2008 and 2009, the group did a Hot Topic in-store tour with We the Kings and Hey Monday, performing acoustic songs and doing signings. In April 2009, Cash Cash toured with Kevin Rudolph, Hyper Crush, and Jeremy Green on the Let It Rock tour. Cash Cash played the main stage at Bamboozle in May 2009 and then toured the United Kingdom opening for Cobra Starship. That summer they performed on the Vans Warped Tour. In fall of 2009 they toured with Family Force 5 and Breathe Carolina. In late 2009 and 2010, the group released several singles which were not part of an album or EP release, including a cover of Cascada's single Every Time We Touch featuring rapper MC Oz. The group continued to tour through the winter of 2010, playing the Seattle Kiss FM show Jingle Bell Bash with the All-American Rejects, Cobra Starship, and All Time Low. At the end of February and into the spring of 2010, the group went on their first headlining United States tour, the Robots in High Tops Tour. On March 9, 2010, Cash Cash released a cover single of the Alphaville song Forever Young. The band released a new single in mid-November 2010 by Universal Republic Records titled Red Cup I Fly Solo, featuring Lacey Schwimmer and Spose. Jean Paul Makhlouf performed the opening theme to Sonic Colors called Reach for the Stars, as well as the ending theme Speak with Your Heart with band member Alex Makhlouf. Love or Lust and the Beat Goes On 2011-2012. In 2011, the group parted ways with their drummer Anthony Villacari due to creative differences and continued to operate as a trio. Anthony Villacari continues to play drums in another trio known as Moa Desert. Their second full-length album, Love or Lust, was released on April 19, 2011 by the Japanese label Twilight Records. Multiple songs off the album were featured on MTV Jersey Shore and The Real World. Cash Cash then released The Beat Goes On as an 11-song LP in Japan, but a 6-song EP in every other country. Both formats contained the two songs Michael Jackson and I Like It Loud, which were also soon after released as singles by Dutch independent dance label Spinnin' Records. The group headlined a tour in Japan as well as shows in Brazil in 2011 supporting Love or Lust, and returned to Japan in 2012 for another tour supporting their new single Michael Jackson, The Beat Goes On, a tribute to the musician Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson appeared on the album 538 Dance Smash 2012, Vol. 4. On December 10, 2012, Cash Cash had their remix of Alive by Krewella released on the Play Harder Remix EP. Throughout the year, Cash Cash had numerous original songs and remixes reach #1 on the Hype Machine Popular chart. The group's contributions to the Sonic franchise continued with a number of remixes in both the console and 3DS versions of Sonic Generations. Overtime and Lightning EP 2013-2015. The group slowly gained exposure in the dance community in 2012 and 2013, particularly via connections with Hardwell and Nicky Romero and releases on their boutique labels. During Ultra Music Festival 2013, on behalf of the Huffington Post, Cash Cash conducted interviews with both musicians. Cash Cash was featured on their respective radio shows, Protocol Radio and Hardwell on Air. On May 20, 2013, Cash Cash released a remix of Symphonica by Nicky Romero that was released on Beatport by Protocol Recordings. Romero also invited Cash Cash to perform at a Protocol Recordings showcase during the ADE Festival on October 16, 2013, at the Melkweg in Amsterdam with Martin Garrix, Vistone, Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, and John Dahlback. Hardwell included Cash Cash's remix of his track Dare You on Dare You. The remix is part 1 by Revealed Recordings in February 2014. On April 16, 2013, the group announced on Twitter that they had signed with Big Beat Records and Atlantic Records and had begun recording new material for an upcoming release. That same date, the group's remix of Safe and Sound by Capital Cities was released on the Safe and Sound Remix EP by Lazy Hooks and Capital Records. On July 15, 2013, the group released Take Me Home, featuring vocalist Bebe Rexha, which became their highest charting single in the United States and United Kingdom. It peaked at number 14 on the US Pop Songs chart and number 57 on the US Billboard Hot 100, and debuted at number 4 on the UK Dance chart and number 5 on the UK Singles chart in 2014. An acoustic version of the song, along with a video documenting the recording process, was released in November 2013. In 2013, Cash Cash launched their online podcast/radio show named Royalty Radio on their SoundCloud page as well as YouTube channel. Their next release was a progressive house remix of Showtek's Booyah, featuring We Are Loud and Sonny Wilson, that was released on November 8, 2013 by Spinnin' Records. Following the Atlantic Records signing, the group released 2 EP of new material. On October 29, 2013, they released their Overtime EP, consisting of 6 new songs, including Take Me Home, Hideaway, featuring British singer Ella Iyer, and Here and Now, featuring vocals from Estonian singer Curly. On March 24, 2014, the group released the Lightning EP, consisting of a new single Lightning and remixes of previous songs off the Overtime EP. Lightning features John Rzeznik of the Goo Goo Dolls on vocals and was written by Cash Cash and Rzeznik. A remix pack for Lightning was released on July 21, 2014 exclusively on Beatport, containing remixes by Dash Berlin, X, Sex Panther, and Audiobot. Alongside this, the group continued releasing singles and remixes in 2014. On January 21, 2014, Cash Cash and Adrian Lux released a collaboration called Bullet. On April 9, 2014, Rolling Stone premiered the Cash Cash X Valley remix of Clean Bandit's Rather Be on their website. The Cash Cash remix of Katy Perry's song Birthday was featured at the end of the song's official music video. The group also continued to tour through late 2013 and 2014, playing several dance music festivals. Cash Cash performed at Winter Galactic with Dada Life and Porter Robinson in New Year's Eve on December 31, 2013, at the Hammerstein Ballroom. They played the Edmonton, Canada's Frequency Festival on February 15, 2014. In February 2014, Marquee Las Vegas announced that Cash Cash will take part in a 2014 residency at their nightclub and day club. On March 27, 2014, Cash Cash received an IDMA at Winter Music Conference for Best Breakthrough Artist Group. Following their appearance at Winter Music Conference in Miami, the group played an international show in Montreal, Canada at New City Gas on April 19, 2014. The trio performed at various music festivals in the spring of 2014, including the Avila Beach Party on May 23, 2014, Electric Daisy Carnival EDC New York on May 24, 2014, Sunset Music Festival SMF in Tampa, FL on May 25, 2014, Firefly Music Festival on June 20, 2014, and Paradiso Festival in Washington on June 27, 2014. Cash Cash, along with Candyland, Pegboard Nerds, and 12th Planet, played an event together called Beach Blanket Bingo in Wildwood, New Jersey on June 28, 2014. The following day, the group played WKTU's Cataphoria event with Calvin Harris, Ariana Grande, and Jennifer Lopez. Later that summer, on July 5, Cash Cash along with Afrojack and Borgore played a Life in Color paint party event in Texas. That same month, the group headlined a short international Canadian tour at Crocs in Thunder Bay on the 10th and Union Nightclub in Toronto on the 11th. On August 1, 2014, they performed at Lollapalooza in Chicago and then returned to Canada to play a handful of festivals such as Boomstock, Alsonic, and Chasing Summer. Throughout 2014, Cash Cash performed on multiple dates of the Budweiser Made in America tour. On September 2, 2014, BPM exclusively premiered their new single, Surrender, which was released in iTunes on September 16, 2014. On September 5, 2014, Cash Cash played in Nocturnal Wonderland in San Bernardino, California. As of 2014, EMI Music Publishing's website confirms that as songwriters, Cash Cash is currently signed to EMI Music Publishing, which is now owned by a consortium led by Sony/ATV Music Publishing. On March 21, 2015, Kourtney Kardashian made an appearance during a Cash Cash show at Marquee Las Vegas to ignite fireworks off in the DJ booth with the group. On March 30, 2015, Cash Cash performed an acoustic version of Surrender accompanied by a string section on VH1's Big Morning Buzz Live. In April and May 2015, Cash Cash embarked on an overseas tour performing in Indonesia, Japan, Singapore, Malaysia, China, and South Korea. Cash Cash and Tritonal officially released their song collaboration Untouchable on iTunes by Big Beat Records on May 18, 2015. Collaboration features the vocals of British-American singer Jay Hart. In support of their collaboration, Cash Cash and Tritonal embarked on a co-headline tour titled Untouchable Tour. Blood, Sweat, and 3 Years 2016-present. Cash Cash started 2016 with the release of their single Aftershock, featuring Jackie Lee on January 29. Following some live acoustic performances with Jackie, a music video was put out. The song was later included on the pre-order for the album Blood, Sweat, and 3 Years. In February 2016, the group and Busta Rhymes played a show together in Las Vegas that was part of a tour series Cash Cash created called Make That Cash Cash. Throughout 2016, the tour series played various cities, bringing out artists such as I Love Makonnen, Lil Dicky, Ray Estremerd, French Montana, and $AP Ferg. Billboard officially announced the group's fourth full-length album titled Blood, Sweat, and 3 Years on April 29, 2016. The pre-order went live with the single How to Love, featuring Sophia Reyes along with a few previously released songs available for instant download. The album includes songs featuring singers Bebe Rexha, Katy Perry. Upon the album's pre-order, a music video for the single How to Love was released online. That same day, the trio also launched their new radio show on Sirius XM BPM channel called Cash Cash Radio. Blood, Sweat, and 3 Years debuted at number 125 on the U.S. Billboard 200. On June 20, 2016, they released a music video for Broken Drum featuring Fits of Fits and the Tantrums. The music video was filmed throughout Las Vegas and had a guest appearance by Wiz Khalifa. On August 12, 2016, Cash Cash released a remix for Make Me by Britney Spears that was included on her official remix package. In 2017, Cash Cash signed an exclusive Las Vegas residency with Hakkasan Group, playing their family of nightclubs including Hakkasan, Omnia, Wet Republic, and Jewel. As a reaction to the October 1, 2017, Las Vegas mass shooting, Cash Cash along with Tiesto, Steve Aoki, Cascade Style. While playing as The Consequence and early under the name Cash Cash, the group used a more traditional band setup, with use of live guitars, bass guitar, drums, keyboards, vocoders, talk boxes, and electronics. Hip Online referred to the group's early releases as technopop, while AllMusic classified Take It to the Floor as electronic. AllMusic further described the album filled with processed vocals, old-school synths, sing-along choruses, and slick-as-oil vocal harmonies. Pop Matters noted the album's standard emo pop elements and opined that the group's style suggests Fall Out Boy with some synthy window dressing. Jean Paul described the band's early style as an attempt to bring back some of that 70s funk guitar, mixed in with the life and fun of the 80s. USA Today, in a later assessment, noted that the group's early work has always had a dance music sensibility, but starting out, they were lumped into the alt-rock scene. Over the course of the early 2010s, the group began moving away from standard band instrumentation and began incorporating more elements of electronic dance music. In an interview with EDM Sauce, they talk about their transition being facilitated by frequent production and remixing on the side. Cash Cash stated, "I think for us it was a slow evolution. because we were always remixing and producing for other artists and doing outside production. In another interview with Only the Beat, the group stated, "When we first started as a band, our sound was poppy, but we always had underlying electronic elements to our music. Once we started changing and growing, our sound slowly began evolving." The group's 2011 album Love or Lust was described by Under the Gun Review as dance/power pop, full of bass rhythms, synthetic claps, techno beats, and dance/party/club themes. Following releases and remixes were also received as electronica and electropop. Cash Cash's first RIAA-certified song Take Me Home has been categorized by as a progressive house dance song. Dancing Astronaut described the Overtime EP electro house qualities by stating the group is gracing the world with a dose of electro house and dubbed-out tunes. Songs off the Overtime EP such as Here and Now and Satellites have been classified as house or its subgenre electro house. Dancing Astronaut further elaborated on the sound of the release by stating, "The EP continues with a bright feel, boosted by the unique blend of fluorescent synths and dirty bass." Cash originals such as Kiss the Sky and Overtime along with their remix of Treasure by Bruno Mars have been labeled by electronic music blogs as new disco and glitch hop. Throughout 2014, the group's subsequent singles Lightning and Surrender were also reviewed as progressive house and electro house. Production equipment and software. In 2013, Cash stated in their The Huffington Post interview that they produced their music using Steinberg's Cubase as their digital audio workstation. In another interview with EDM blog Notable Dance, the group stated, "We use Cubase as a host for everything, but we mess around in Ableton." In a studio video released in May 2013, the group discussed various equipment and gear they use, including a vintage Roland Juno D, Avalon AD 2022 preamp, Empirical Labs Distressor, Showtek Twin Q, and Newman TLM49. During the video, they speak about owning a few discontinued Samson D1500 real-time analyzers. Their speaker setup consists of Atom E8 Xes and a pair of mix cubes that are A/B controlled by a PreSonus central station. The producer trio recently added a Newman UIT7 to their studio setup as well. Members: current Jean Paul Makhlouf vocals, guitar, production 2002 present. Alexander Luke Makhlouf keyboards, vocoder, talk box, production, programming 2002 present. Samuel Warren Frisch bass guitar, backing vocals, production, programming 2002 present. Former Anthony Villacari drums 2007-11. Former touring musicians Mike Doerr guitar, backup vocals 2007-9. Discography. Cash have released 5 studio albums, 3 extended plays, and 30 singles. They have produced 3 top 20 singles on the U.S. Billboard Dance/Electronic Songs chart. Studio albums. Extended plays. Singles. As lead artist. As featured artist. Remixes and production.